A good trip usually combines solid planning, constant adjustment, and moments of just being present to take it all in. Especially when that trip is unknowingly your last of the season.
Good morning.
Morning. Even though it's like 11 o'clock.
Hey now. It's our morning. And we have made it to Letchworth State Park in New York, the Grand Canyon of the East, apparently. And we have a couple days to explore, kind of see what this Grand Canyon of the East is all about. Waterfalls and canyons and hiking. So we arrived here later last night, kind of in the dark. So we weren't able to check in until this morning. So Amanda is inside checking us into the campground. And then we're going to head over to the visitor center, get a lay of the land, and just kind of figure out what we want to do over the next couple of days.
We've been seeing these signs around that Letchworth State Park is the #1 state park in America. And we're going to see what we think about that.
So we're at the nature center here in the state park. This one even has a autism nature trail, so if you have that kind of sensory desire and things like that, that's probably designed a little bit more for you.
This is Glen Iverson. It was Mr. Letchworth's house, and now it's a hotel. It overlooks Middle Falls, and there's a really cute restaurant with a garden space.
We made it to Lower Falls, which has a restaurant at it as well, a little restaurant, gift shop. So we're having a quick lunch, and then we'll continue on our way.
Gourmet lunch.
Delicious.
If we're looking to take a little break from maybe the hiking and the waterfalls and stuff, they have this little recreation area over here. It has pickleball, has shuffleboard, bocce ball, a little space, and ping pong. One thing that's great about staying at state parks a lot of times is they have showers in the campground. So while we could use the one here in Carmen, just to save a little bit of water, get a nice warm shower, we use those. So that's what I'm gonna do after a long day of hiking and sweating. I'm gonna go get a little cleaned up.
It has this whole little towel rack system, so we have the towel and then I have my bag of just other clothes. Also has a shelf up here so that we can put the kind of shampoo and body wash and all of that. One thing it doesn't have is it has a curtain rod here for a curtain, but it is just a single person room, so I think we're good. With that out of the way, it's time for some trails.
We're starting with a little 1 mile hike just to get Chip moving. He's got all sorts of energy this morning. And hopefully get to view some of the falls or at least the river area. Then we'll probably grab some lunch or food or something of that nature and maybe do a bigger hike this afternoon.
He went and laid down.
Yeah, let him go cool off.
Good boy, you're not drinking it. We did our hike. We got down to this nice calm part of the water. There's some falls right here, really cool sheer rocks, and it's just really peaceful. It's cloudy today. It's absolutely perfect.
Well, we're now started on our afternoon hike, and we started at Inspiration Point, and you can see Middle Falls and Upper Falls and a bridge. Beautiful. Already got some amazing photos I'm very excited about.
So cool, and it's only the Middle Falls, so we're headed to the Upper Falls. You get the mist off of it. It's like, in my opinion, a little bit better than Niagara Falls.
We're almost to the Upper Falls, starting to see it come around, and the massive bridge, I believe it's a train track that goes up over top of them, which just adds to the scene. It's pretty amazing. Tonight we're having a Sicilian pasta, and we're using a HelloFresh that we got from home. This is a little bit of a hack that we use sometimes if we're being a little lazy or just want something that's maybe a little bit more simple. This isn't sponsored anyway. You can use HelloFresh or Purple Carrot or Blue Apron, whatever it is. Sometimes they have some meals that are pretty easy to cook, and so you don't have to, depending on what you have in your kind of RV Airstream setup. If you don't have an oven like we don't have, we use some of the stovetop ones, and sometimes you can modify and get a little creative with the other ones, but it's a good way to have all the ingredients in one little pack and be able to cook on the road and have a nice meal. Chippy chip! Chippy chip! Where are we going? That's the wrong way. That's the wrong way, Chippy Chip. Well, good morning, everybody. Welcome to day 2 here at Letchworth State Park. Yesterday, we were able to go see Middle Falls and Upper Falls, and that leaves one set of falls. If you can guess what it's called, it's the Upper Falls. I'm just kidding, it's the Lower Falls. And that's where we're headed today, at least to get our day started. We're making our way down to Lower Falls. This one definitely has a lot of steps. And on the way down, that's not too bad, but got to be aware of that on the way up. So gonna have a lot of steps up. So we made it down all the way. It is a very cool view up the canyon, kind of looking at the falls. You're a little bit further away from these ones than kind of the middle and upper, but definitely still an amazing view.
Chip's not being very well behaved. He's barking at every dog.
Chip, what's your deal, bud? You want to do an interview?
No, Dada. I want to be a wild animal. Live my life. No rules. Only chaos. And then take naps and be really, really cute and cuddly to make you forget about it. So we are in the mood for a chill afternoon. We are heading to the north side of the park. We have not been to this side before. We're going to do some overlooks and some paths up there.
Going to check out the dam. The Morris Dam.
Oh, Chip, it's a dam right there.
Let's go check out this side.
What do you think about it, Chip?
Now that we've checked out the dam, we did the damn thing. We're now checking out Wildlife Loop Trail. It's about a mile long. Just hoping for a nice afternoon stroll. While we didn't know this was our last trip of the season, the signs of changing seasons were there. We could spot some yellow and orange leaves in the trees, signaling that the number of campfires were limited. You know where we're going?
No. Following the yellow brick road.
So our goal here is to do just a little walk to Trout Pond. It's only about 3/4 of a mile, but right from the parking lot, there were 2 paths that left, and the map only had 1. So maybe we're already lost. Well, we've wandered to a graveyard, so just another dead end. It's dead end, get it?
As the weekend turned to weekdays, the crowds dispersed and we found ourselves on a peaceful trail on a cloudy day that just couldn't get any better.
Just stopped to take a couple of photos because it's really cool with ferns just kind of growing all along the ground, and then these big pine trees that actually don't have a whole lot of leaves on them at the moment, at least towards the base. And just kind of the layers that it adds to kind of the experience is absolutely fascinating. So we're making our way back through the park up to our campground, and on the way there's a bunch of different overlooks, so we're going to be pulling off, taking some turns, just kind of taking a look, taking some photos.
These might have been the final views of the trip, but it couldn't come to an end without one special ritual.
That'll be it for New York, so be sure to subscribe to find out where in the world Carmen goes next. Loving the turquoise. Look at that. Woo!
And Amanda had a little bit of a freak out because she glanced down. She's decided to keep walking because there's a little slithery friend. I'm going to see if I can try and get it on camera. Hey time. Jeez, dude. Jeez, dude.
A lot after that one hike. Just relax, enjoy the end of summer.
We still have a month. She needs to stop it with this end of summer bullshit caca.
I'm gonna go look at some
Take
overlooks.
3.
End on a
Aaron
normal
wants
tone.
me to be perfect at YouTubing. And
No, just
I
make
failed
it-
my acting career, okay?
This
Early
is
on.
going nowhere.
I tried out for Home Alone 3. As you know, I was not cast.